Hello there. So it's just something I've been thinking about, and that is time. T-I. Can't do the M. Now, even as you're watching this video, this is in the past. What you were doing 10 minutes ago has gone. Obviously, time goes like that. One day turns into a week turns into a month, 6 months, a year, 10 years, and on it goes. And that's how people can waste time. Really, people can waste a lifetime. And I think all along we know what our faults are. Most of us, it could be an addiction. You could drink too much. You could smoke a lot. You're trying to quit smoking. So I think people are aware. Most of us are aware of our faults or the things in our life that we'd like to change. We know in the back of our head, somewhere in the back of our mind, even if it's just a small part, we're aware of those things that we'd like to change in our life. But why don't we? Why don't we? I mean, there's always those kids, aren't there, growing up in high school. There's always those kids that are 15 years old and they're very mature and they know exactly what they want to do. Like they're like, I'm going to be a teacher when I grow up, and they are, or I'm going to be a doctor, or I'm going to be a mechanic or a nurse, or it could be anything, and they do it, and they're very self-assured at the age of 15, and then the rest of us are kind of bumbling along, and we've had various jobs, and I don't know really. It's a funny thing. We all have free will. We all we can choose what we want to do, but the point if there is a point, why don't we change, even though we know what we need to do. We know if we're overweight we need to eat less food and start exercising, or if we have a gambling problem, or it might not even be an addiction. It might just be we're stuck in a way of life, a way of living. We're stuck in this giant rut, and it can be hard to get out of. And hopefully we live a healthy life physically, and we make it into old age, 70, 80, whatever, because none of us knows what the future holds. Life is very uncertain when you think about it. There's any number of things that can go wrong with the human body, not just cancer, but there's any number of things you can have wrong with you. And then that's not being negative saying that, but it's a fact. So the old saying, carpe diem, seize the day and all that, there's a lot of wisdom in that. How many of us do seize the day? Are people really seizing the day? They're going to their work. I don't know how many people actually like the jobs. Some people do, but there's a lot of people in this world that are working in call centres and horrible factories, and spending a big chunk of their day in these places, perhaps not enjoying it. And are they seizing the day? Is that seizing the day? So the things that we can do to improve our life. I mean, we live in a time now of endless information. We have the internet and sources of information. I don't know how. I mean, obviously on YouTube or in general, there are some crazy theories going around, but about different things. But in general, we have access to a lot of information like never before in history. And if you go into a major bookshop, just look at the self-improvement section. There's any number of books on, on anything you can think of, and it's just all this information, all these choices we have, and I don't know. It's people are bamboozled by it, I guess. Sometimes endless, almost like too much choice, if that's possible. The world is full of experts, isn't it? It's just full of it. I mean, on YouTube, it's just full of experts, and I think ultimately it comes down to us. We have to want to change. We have to want to change our lives, and many of us are just in a comfortably numb, really. That's the name of a Pink Floyd song, isn't it? But we're comfortably numb, just kind of coasting along, knowing we need to make changes in our lives and stop wearing pink sunglasses, and yeah, that's just some of my thoughts.